You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
Nations at thy feet, in the paths of love we meet. Hear our voices, we entreat. God defend our free land. God blesses the triple star. Our lives of jars and war. Where's our God, bird of love? God is and is
Stirring rendition. Oh, shit, something else is on there.
Stirring rendition. Stirring rendition from a couple of fucking
Couple of Kiwis. Bloodstock, mate.
Bloodstock. Listen.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
My whānau. Kia ora whānau.
We're starting to roll the R's.
We're rolling the R's.
Get over it.
Get over it. We're rolling our R's, right?
Land of the long white cloud, etc.
Kia ora.
Whānau. Listen, Tom and I come to you this evening, this morning, this afternoon, today, at brunch, at lunch, at...
Well, it's not. It's night time.
Well,
we've kept Toddler waiting.
Depends when you're listening.
Yeah, I know, but
Depends when you're listening.
It's fucking midnight for Toddler, basically.
Crunch.
Well,
it's later for us, so fucking, get over it. It's later for us.
Yeah, it is.
You'll find that Tom and I tonight, this evening, this afternoon, lunch, brunch, crunch, we are representing wholeheartedly the other half of our bloodline.
Yeah, Bloodstock.
And that's obviously, if you're watching the YouTube, we're adorned in our NZB stories, New Zealand Bloodstock stories. So today, for all intents and purposes, we are Kiwis,
and we're also in the jewel of the nation of New Zealand. That is the city of Auckland. It's the jewel.
It's the
jewel in the crown.
It's the jewel in the crown. You can
the
forget
long white cloud.
You can forget Christchurch. You can forget Queenstown. You can forget Dunedin. You can forget
all of it.
Milton Sounds, dude. You can forget all of it.
Forget it all. We found it. We found the
jewel in the crown.
It's Auckland.
It's Auckland, and I won't hear another fucking word about it.
Beautiful part of the world.
Unbelievable. Paint a picture for the punter and or the dribbler. What's that saying? Eddie,
Mike a bit far, take it a bit further away. Is that what Tobler's saying?
And then you go your way.
Is it further away from me or further away from his face? From your mouth, mate. It's from your mouth. So you might want to get back in the camera there, bud.
Okay.
Yeah, you've gone out. Jewel in the crown. That's where we're at.
Jewel in the crown. We find ourselves punters and dribblers. I'd like to paint a picture. I'll remove the Bloodstock hat just for a moment. I'll sit it over my crotch as I have a sip of champagne. Where you'll find us, right, is on the 7th and highest floor of the hotel. Of the digs.
Well,
yeah, we got an upgrade.
Park High, we did get an upgrade.
Yeah, we got an upgrade.
We got an upgrade like 10 floors.
We got a 10-floor upgrade, unheard of.
No, you don't get that. Which we
especially in a seven flight digs.
Well, 7-floor hotel, mate. They said, "Do you want to go sit at the top?"
We are on the top floor. So that's important to remember, is that we're on the top floor. But not only that, punters and dribblers, is that up here at these dizzying heights, what they've done, and this is a beautiful touch, and you only find this sort of stuff, this attention to detail in Auckland.
The jewel of the long white cloud.
That's right. Is a slanted window, right? No, so obviously I'm facing the harbour, like that goes without saying, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
I mean it would be stupid in the extreme to have thought otherwise. Slanted windows, highest floor, the 7th, collecting ungodly amounts of rain.
Yeah.
As I sit here, drinking the finest.
The thing that's nice about the slanted window is that the rain drizzles down it.
Well, you could
So you
argue
can
that
sit there like
it's sort of falling above us, Tom.
Well, but it is, but it's like
And
trickling down.
Yeah, and away.
Down and away.
Down and away.
Not back into the left, which is what happened to the late John F. Kennedy. This is
to the left.
This is down and away.
This is down and away, not to be confused with back and to the left.
Which is how his head moved when he was.
Well, that's how his body ricocheted as he had his skull blown out. I know it's hectic. I know it is, but
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It is what happened.
But like, just watch
History.
What's the Zapruder film?
Anyway, what we're saying is that unlike John F. Kennedy's final moments, the windows on the 7th at the Park Hyatt in Auckland after a 10-floor upgrade.
Yep, to the 7th. Go down and away.
The window slopes away at such an angle that, you know, and you're seeing like rom-coms when someone's just been dumped and they're sort of sitting at the window sad and the rain's drizzling down. It's giving that.
It's giving that.
But we haven't just been dumped, touch wood. So we're just enjoying it for what it is, which is delicate water flowing off of a window pane.
Tom, can I be honest with you? I think that this is it's a romantic angle.
Oh, it's a very romantic angle. I'm glad we have separate rooms. Otherwise, things might have got hot and heavy.
Hot and horny and heavy and horny and hot and horny. It's that sort of angle. It's that sort of window. It's that sort of height. Again, it's the 7th.
Anyway, we're over here. Thanks to our good friends at Muster.
Yeah, we are.
Who run a nice...
That's Muster with an M.
And an R. M-U-S-T-R. Must-R. And basically, with them, we're getting a pony. So we're at the New Zealand ready to run.
We're getting mine 69.
Well, no, of course, but we're getting a pony at the Bloodstock ready to run sales.
Yep.
Biggest in the Southern Hems, I believe.
I believe it is biggest in the Southern Hems.
Basically, these things they're 2 years old, I believe, and they're ready to run, as the name suggests. And so we're here looking for a horse that'll be galloping in 2026 March-ish.
Well, they are 2 years, Tom. You and I looked at one today, born on the 8th of November, 2023. So it's
my wife's birthday.
It's 2 and a pinch.
Yeah.
It's 2 and a bee's dick, right? But what you need to understand, punters and dribblers, is that these ponies are ready to run.
Yeah. My hat was on backwards. That happens.
Unlike maybe a yearling that hasn't even fucking been broken in. You know what I mean?
They're not ready to run, mate.
They're not ready to run. They're not ready to run. We're over here looking for a horse ready to run. And if you're over here looking for a horse ready to run, punters and dribblers, let me tell you a couple of things, right? Couple of things. You can start to get really into the fucking minutiae, right? If they're ready to run. I'm talking
stride length?
Off the back of a breeze up video.
Yeah, a bit of breeze up vids.
Breeze up videos,
stride length, Eddie,
which is basically where a pony's asked to breeze up, right? It's asked to get into its work. It's not asked to commit.
Well, it's not coming down to the finish line to try and it's not trying to win. It's just showing you what it can do.
Yes.
Before it really gives it some. It goes just about giving it some, but not giving it all the way.
Yeah.
That's a breeze up video. We get these videos and we get to peruse those videos before we then go and eye the beasts, as well as some other stats that go with it. As I said, stride length. Cadence,
ticker test,
progeny, ticker test,
pedigree,
lung capacity,
pedigree, right? Like girth, wicker,
and when we say like, well, the wicker is in the hats and the wicker.
No, but there's also the wicker on the horse, mate.
I thought it was ticker.
No, there's a ticker. That's the beating heart of the beast. But there's also the wicker, which is like the hump thing.
Is that the wicker?
Yeah,
Is that what the wicker's
there's a
called?
wicker,
Well, wicker and ticker, mate.
Well, you got to check the wicker, you got to check the ticker, but you do all that wearing wicker.
But like we're looking deep into the family history of these.
We're going
beasts.
back 8 generations, Tom.
Yeah.
So not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Like that's where Toddler would stop. Toddler would stop at 3, and that's with all due respect to Toddler.
Well, certainly, yeah.
But a lot of really, really crafty, wily operators, they'll go to maybe 5 or 6, right? We're going to 8.
Anyway,
we're going all the way back.
We're doing it with our friends at Muster. Eddie, Mike, a bit further away from your face is what Toddler is putting up again. We can't hear Toddler punters and dribblers. What we are, part of this whole shebang is that the horse we eventually go with. And I'm falling in love with horses today. I've got to be honest. I've never been like a huge horse person, not riding them and such, but I've fallen in love with the animal that is the horse today. With the opportunity,
Majestic beast.
Go Majestic. There's going to be a syndicate opportunity where dribblers are going to be able, and I don't know if I've already said this, but you'll be able to get in on this horse and own a piece of this horse with us, which is going to afford you many a great, varied number of opportunities. One is basically ownership gets you into every single that we put on around the horse. Now that might be at the track watching it run. That might be, oh well, fuck, it's not running anywhere close. We're going to put on a bar tab at a pub, and you're a part owner. Come down, and we're going to watch this thing get into its work.
Oh shit! Is it Friday and the birds are chirping and the sun's out and fuck it? I feel like mimosas. And would sit around looking at the horse drinking mimosas on a Friday morning. That's what I'm talking about.
The horse won't be drinking mimosas. Probably worth just clarifying that, but we will be.
We'll be staring at the horse, our horse, drinking mimosas.
The dribbler's horse.
The dribbler's horse, the people's horse, Tom. The people's horse,
What's
Tom.
good about this, as we uncover more about what goes into the horse, I'm also uncovering more about what goes into this whole operation. And I was heartened to understand that, let's say you buy one share in this horse. That's that's it. That's all you need to pay. And then
training fees covered for 3 years.
Training fees covered. You're all good.
Vet bills covered, transport covered, insurance is covered.
For 3 years, is it?
Covered.
Mimosa
covered.
But that's 3 years.
Mimosa's covered, mate. Mimosa's covered. Mimosas.
Anyway, that's the opportunity side of it, and there'll be more information.
There will be more information.
I was expanding there, but to go and walk around this place at Karaka.
You got to roll the R's.
You got to roll the R's. We roll the R's in New Zealand.
We roll them. Okay. Consider them rolled.
Consider them rolled. All right. I know back in Australia, you guys don't roll the R's, but over here in New Zealand, we roll the R's. It's just, we
roll the fuck out.
We roll the R's, but out at Karaka.
Yep. Beautiful, mate.
It felt like Augusta National, but for like horses. And it was just this beautiful, everything was like the grasses were all really well kept.
Oh, well
birds
kept.
Chirping. The sun was out until it wasn't, because Auckland.
But then it was out.
Well, no, it was out, but obviously Auckland, during the crown of the long white cloud, it rains here a lot. Yeah. The sun did go away, but when it was up, it was fucking beautiful. And just the sound of horse hooves with horseshoes just clopping around.
Clop.
Jurgen clopping around the joint.
Oh, there was clopping. There was clopping to be had.
It was Jurgen, and it was beautiful.
You know what it was, punters and dribblers?
It was like an oasis for ponies.
It was a feast for the senses.
Yeah, it was.
It was an absolute delicacy for the soul.
And we got to go and see these horses, and we go, they're all numbered, and you're like, we've identified some that we like, and obviously some that are our price range. Let's go and see them. Let's go and eye these beautiful bastards, these beautiful beasts. And you get to just get up close. They're all fucking, for the most part, I'm a little scared of them, but like they're so lovely. We were getting kisses and flirted with these fucking horses. Like, take me.
Yeah, there was a lot of flirting going on, and I've got to tell you, punters and dribblers, when you're in the land of the long white cloud, when you're rolling your R's, okay, when you've just had an absolute feast for the senses as you get out of the car, birds chirping, sunshine and stuff, and a horse 16-1, 16-2 hands. Yeah, that's how you measure a horse, in hands.
Horses are measured in hands.
You're a centimeters girl. Grow up.
You got to learn.
Grow up.
Horses are measured in hands, mate. Same way that ocean speed is in knots.
That's right.
Because we hark back to a time before anyone knew what the fuck they were doing with measuring.
But we always had hands.
Stick with hands.
We always had hands, except for that handless prick. But largely,
most people had hands.
Most people had hands.
We don't need to make it, exceptions. So what are they called? Exceptions here for people that were handless. What they would have done is find someone with hands and gone, "Oi, can you measure this horse?"
All I'm saying is they weren't measured in stumps, right?
No, of course they weren't. I mean, they probably were if you didn't have hands and you had no one with hands around. If you were a family of stumps.
Yeah, the stumps. You live up the back paddock and there's stumpy as all get out and they're inbred as hell. Inbreds.
Inbreds
measured with stumps.
Might have measured, okay. We acknowledge the inbred community who listen.
For the most part, mate. For the most part, and this is what Tom and I are trying to impart, to the dribbler, because we get it, because we're over here. We're laying on the long white cloud. It's done in hands. When you've got a beast,
16 and a half.
16, 2, 16, 3, 16, 1, 16, 2, 16, 3 is counting. It might be 40 stumps for
hands
the inbreds out there.
Yeah,
if you're from Tassie, you're measuring fucking stumps, then maybe 40 stumps, right? when you got that sort of beast, and it's been brushed to within an inch of its life.
Hair trimmed. Some of them butchered. They butchered some haircuts today. It was tough. There were some horses where it was like, here's your big day, here's your fashion parade, and you've got mum to cut your hair, and you look like a fucking
not good enough.
Absolute dead shit.
Not good enough.
But they looked manicured.
For the most part, they look incredibly manicured. And so to eyeball a beast, to get up close and personal, and to receive kisses and hugs from a beast that costs $500,000 in some instances, sometimes more, sometimes $8, $9, $1 million. That's NZ dollars, obviously. It's not Australian. It's not pure. It's not pure cash. Bubbles. But we respect the New Zealand dollar, obviously.
Well, we respect the New Zealand dollar. But
the Australian dollar goes further, and there's no way of sugarcoating it.
No, that is what it is. Economics doesn't respect the New Zealand dollar. We respect the New Zealand dollar.
Yeah,
you and I do, but the economy does not.
No, it does not. No,
the global economy does not respect the New Zealand dollar. No. Tom and Eddie respect the New Zealand dollar.
Of course, because we're half Kiwi, mate. So we're half New Zealand dollar.
We roll our R's, mate.
We roll our R's, and we're half New Zealand dollar. If you want to get down to brass.
If you really want to get economically speaking,
I'm half NZD.
I don't have any New Zealand dollars. All my money is in Australia. I wouldn't be silly like that. But no. That'd be dumb. Economically speaking,
everywhere economically speaking, like the dollar doesn't go as far over here. They don't have the purchasing power. And that is done. You know what I mean? So when you come over here, and also I think the New Zealand dollar at a 12-year low, so it's a good time for buying. It's a fucking good time for buying
horses.
Horses. Yeah. He wouldn't buy a business over here. He wouldn't be so
good waste of money, man.
Jesus Christ. You want to go broke?
Mate, look at our little cranes there.
Oh, no. Fucking hell, mate. I was remarking to Tom over a nice bloody couple of oysters. I said, fucking have a go at this skyline. There's no bloody cranes. One crane on the go.
One crane on the skyline.
Shit.
Mate.
That's not good enough.
That's tough. You got to sit on its knees.
There's a fucking crane out the back of my house. Fucking one crane and all of Auckland on the go. Shit, you wouldn't want to be in cranes, let me tell you. You'd be broke.
Yeah, or business in this city.
Oh, yeah. Listen, things are sluggish. But not out of Karaka. I fucked up, you know. You know what I mean? I'm trying to roll them. I've had a couple of champagnes.
Listen, you're doing your best.
I'm doing your car. Yeah.
You're trying.
I'm trying.
All you can do is try.
It's all you can do is try. And we've had high level clearance to that effect.
Well, if we can fucking try, mate.
When you got $500,000.
Oh, yeah.
When you got up, what are you doing, Tobler? You doing hand stuff?
Yeah, Tobler's starting some handwork now. What are you writing to us? What are you writing to us, mate? Jeez, you must be writing an essay.
Fucking Jesus Christ. I love these little whiteboard.
I know.
Sit further away.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Shit.
Sorry, tech.
Is it sounding all right or is this shit?
Thumbs up for shit, thumbs down for shit. Okay.
That's good.
Okay. So half. I actually like that measurement system.
Yeah, it's good. I tell you what, shit.
Tobler's had a great
year. Cheers to Tobler. We were saying today over a couple of whiskeys, like that Tobler, he's had a great year.
He's had a great year.
He's had a hell of a year, that Tobler. He didn't hear that, obviously, because he wasn't at lunch, because we're in the land of the long white cloud. But he's had a great year. And that's just something that's just an aside. It's not really important.
No.
What I'm saying is when you have a $500,000 beast giving you hugs and kisses, neighing all over you, Tom and I were covered in neigh today.
We were, dude. We were dripping in neigh.
Dripping in neigh.
You see our shirts, dude, they're stained with neigh.
Stained
they
with
were
neigh.
like, it was this thing. This pony was
One in
nibbling away.
one
in particular, which we became we became fast friends with the beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she wowed us.
She wowed us. Listen, she batted her eyelids and stuff, but she was nibbling from the get-go. And we got photos with her and stuff. We were smitten as a kitten before we realised she was worth half. And then we sort of went back into our shell.
Well, no, it's just you need to
realise where you sit.
You need to realise where you sit.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's sort of like Toddler trying to fuck a 10. It's just not going to happen,
Any of us. Well, that's the way our wives. Take that back. Cut that out.
No,
Remove
we've got
that.
10s.
No, that's it. Exactly
We're married
right.
with 10s. I'm talking about Toddler here,
Exactly right.
Because I've already said something nice about Toddler, which then gives me the freedom to say nasty
to say
stuff.
something mean.
Not nasty.
Well,
it's just like
it wasn't
it's
nice.
just like Toddler couldn't fuck a 10, and we all know it. That's all I'm saying. And we can't buy $500,000 horses, and now we all know it.
No, we all know that.
Punters Dribblers, Four Pines is opening a new 800-person hybrid brewery and golfing facility called Four Pines at Landers Pocket.
Sure are, Tom. Landers Pocket. Unbelievable stuff from our friends at Four Pines. Positioned right near Brisbane Airport, it aims at being a destination for both locals and punters on tour, Tom.
Set to pour over 250,000 schooners a year. The venue features an on-site microbrewery, golfing facilities including party driving range bays and mini golf.
Venue opens mid-November, which is right around the rugby league corner, Tom.
Yep.
Almost upon us sort of
Basically there.
Pretty much there.
Yep.
Okay. Landers Pocket, Four Pines, 250,000 schooners. Fire up.
Japanese
Fire
lagers on tap.
Fire up.
Punters and Dribblers, just a moment to shout out our good friends at Ned's. Big supporters, good friends at Ned's. They've been with us all year. They've been with us for a couple of years now, but I'm just talking about, I'm talking in years here, and they've been big supporters of ours this year.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done the business.
But not just this year, last year as well.
Well, no, last year as well, and probably the year before that, I'd say.
Yeah.
But this year in particular, especially because of the year that we're in, they've been wonderful supporters of ours.
They've been incredible
this
year, 2025.
2025, and also 2024 and 2023.
And I'd argue they've got better.
They have definitely. There's no argument there, mate. They've definitely got better. If you want to have a punt, if you don't want to have a punt, don't. But if you do, you do it, Neds.
Yeah. That's the Australian.
That's all we're saying. Shout out to them. Follow our profiles, get in the About Even group. You get it.
You get it.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
The thing about the horse game, though, punters and dribblers, this is the thing about the horse game that you need to remember, is that until the hammer falls, you think you're a sniff.
Well, that's half true, because once the number gets to a point where you can't afford it, then
I'm being romantic.
Yeah, you are being romantic. Because there's a point there where we thought we were in with, and then you find out you're not in with a go because there's certain things that go beyond your control.
So a bit of context. We're out of the sale yards.
Where is it, mate?
Karaka.
Yep, nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, not great.
No, it was all right. Where was it? No, I think it was good. We're out there. It was at Karaka.
Yeah, perfect. And
your ass.
There's 2 days. There's day 1 and there's day 2. So we went out there today looking at horses, trying to buy a couple, had some bids, didn't go our way. Day 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Day 2 tomorrow. It's roll the sleeves up. It's roll the socks up. It's
It's
dressed
put your
to impress.
bit in the mouth. Fucking use a horse term.
It's put your wickers on.
Yeah.
Put your caney on, mate. You know what I mean? It's put the merch on and go to work.
We bought these hats for the purpose of bidding. There's a vlog. We're actually filming a whole vlog for it. It's been very lovely to reconnect with an old friend.
Oh,
vintage.
Hasn't that been nice?
Vintage Jackson
Hasn't
Thomas.
that been nice?
Warriors.
Extraordinaire.
What would you say? Is he the head of media? Not media manager.
If he's in the head of media, I'm not here.
But he's the Warriors media man. And then he also
He's the
former
man.
YKTR fame. And
What was their podcast called? Him and Simmies.
Grouse and a few Reds.
Yep. That's a throwback.
That is a throwback. But so he's been helping us out, filming us. Shout out to our trainer, Will Friedman, and obviously Cameron. I don't know Cameron's last name, but Cameron from Muster.
Well, I don't know if I know Cameron's last name.
But they've obviously
Maybe
been
I
with us
do
as well.
again. I've had a couple of champagnes. Not important.
Probably in the
His name's Cameron. He's from Muster. He's a great bloke. And yes, for those wondering, we are in bed with the same people that brought to life Yabby Pump on behalf of the Alpha Blokes community. Obviously, shout out to Tommy, to Pooh,
Queen the
Chin, to all the there's a
ABC.
term to all the connections, Tom.
All the connections, the ABC cult.
For all the connections, the ABC cult, huge fans of your work, obviously. We got teed into Muster off the back of their incredible work. We are working with them. They've had incredible success. We hope to have continued success.
I tell you what, though, what's just nice about getting around and eyeing off horses.
Yep. He's talking horse language.
Well, and I don't want this to sound like racist, but to the layman, all horses kind of look the same. And so it's nice to have some experts.
Well, outside of the colour.
Well, of course, outside of the colour.
Yeah.
But generally
No. Okay, if you take the colour away, exactly the same. I'm with you. And you can get horse fatigue and
horse fatigue, but also like horse delusion. That horse looks fucking hot as shit, and then it's like, nah, it's an inch short. Or this thing's going to get too big and it's going to become a dumpy fuck like Johnny Bskt. Like, you know, it looks good now, but this thing's already getting pretty big. Or we're looking at
it's too big. And
it's already too girthy. And if we don't cut their nuts off like yesterday, it's just going to get even bigger.
Well, it's big and it's fat and it's dumpy and it's not our cup of tea. But, you know, like Tom and I, we were sort of going bay to bay. At periods throughout the day, just trying
stable to stable,
just trying to get au fait with the beasts, just trying to get au fait with the horse scene, because it's a scene that we're quite enamored with, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
And it's a scene that I'm liking the look of.
I've become very much into my,
and I just got to tell you, punters and dribblers, and this isn't me trying to sell something, because there's nothing to sell yet. I'm just saying, it's a hell of a scene. Like, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Trust me on that.
It's so much fun.
It's so much fun. But we're going store to store, stable to stable, and I was actually nibbled by one, Tom.
Yes.
Nibbled by a horse.
Through the fence.
Through the fence. We say, Jesus Christ, is this something? As the horse picked us. 241, Bay Lot 241. I think it's first under the hammer tomorrow morning, Tom, 10 a.m. That's local time, punters and dribblers.
Yeah.
We are in the land of the long white cloud.
In the jewel of the long white cloud.
Correct,
that is
Tom.
Auckland City.
That's right, Tom. And we said to our connections, what about 241? To which they said, listen, its breeze up was pure shit, so we're not interested.
No, that thing was just hungry and it sucks. That's why I was trying to nibble you. That thing might actually, get put out to
I'm not
pasture.
sure why I told that story, but I felt the need to tell
Well,
it.
listen, Eddie, what you were doing was you were regaling the punter and the dribbler with a moment that you had today where you got nibbled by a horse.
I
don't think you need to apologise.
Can I ask my old mate something? Just because sometimes
I hope you're talking about me and your old mate.
Because sometimes
over there.
Well, no, because sometimes on this podcast you can fall into being a bit performative, and
I don't know what you're talking about.
Only sometimes. And, sometimes you and I don't get to connect on a personal level as much as we'd probably like to.
No, of course, I agree. I couldn't agree more.
But I just wanted...
We don't spend enough time together.
No, we don't. And I just wanted to get your opinions on today. Like, did you have a good time today?
Did I have a good time? Mate? Listen, thanks for asking, mate.
Because fuck me, I had a good time today.
I had a good day. I tell you what, I had a lovely day today. I got to nip around fucking Karaka with me best mate.
Oh, that was good. Geez, you're rolling well, son.
Yeah,
you're rolling.
I am,
you
mate.
are rolling.
Of course I am.
Impeccably.
And I fucking loved it. I couldn't have loved it anymore. You know what? I was never given horses a fair shake as an animal. I was always, and again, they're
well, that's just exposure.
It's exposure. I needed to be exposed to horses on a grand scale, and today it was like I was outnumbered by horses.
Oh my God, 10-1.
10-1.
10-1.
And it was nice getting to give them a pat and a cuddle. And again, cuddle sounds like I'm fucking trying to hook up with the thing. I was still respecting enough to go, you can get close.
If your default is bestiality, then you need to have a long hard look in the mirror.
Yeah, you do.
You're a barnyard bitches type of style of a person, and you can't be helped.
No, you can't. That's not. I had a great day. Not to turn to negative town, because that's not. I don't want this to sound like I'm being negative, but you did ask how my day was, which I appreciated. And I've already been glowing about my praise for Auckland.
Can I have a little bit more?
Yeah, of course you can, mate. Glowing in my praise for Auckland.
But I reckon we sat in one of the worst traffic jams I've been in in recent history.
Oh,
and when I found out from our friend
it was green.
Jackson Thomas, Vintage Jackson, Croatian representative in rugby union fame, the
2.5 games,
the 2.5 games to Croatia, Jackson Thomas,
lost to the Swiss.
And to
Lost
Israel.
to Israel, and they beat Malta, but he won off at half time.
And
so
he was
do the
playing,
math.
and he was playing under different names, not whatever. The traffic was so fucked.
On the way home.
Yeah, and they're like, "Yeah, dude, this is every day, bro."
And it was 3:00.
So that annoyed the fuck out of me. But Jesus, I can't speak more highly enough of the horse.
Yep.
The people who run the operation.
Oh, beautiful, great people.
What was good as well, and Jacko and I were talking, this was like, it was so lovely, the place. I kept feeling like I was doing something wrong. I was like, surely I'm going to get told I can't be here or be in this spot, or like, it was just like, no,
it felt too nice for us.
Much too nice, but you could just cruise around. Like, that would just be a nice day if you had fuck all to do. Just go and cruise around, just go and see these horses.
If you liked horses, right?
Which I do.
And you are partial to a pie, which we've been led to believe. This is again Jackson Thomas,
2.5 time Croatian,
2.5 time Croatian
representative.
I won't call him a vet; that'd be going too far. But he's played. He's played.
I mean,
He's brought out the anthem for his nation.
Yep.
Or his mother's nation, but he's
well,
again.
No, I mean, it's his name. It's his progeny.
Well, it's the same as us building out the anthem at the start of this podcast.
Correct. Belted it.
Is that if you're a horse person that enjoyed pies and champagne at 10:30, you could get down there and just ask the strappers to parade your horses and give them hugs and kisses, pretend like you're buying.
Yeah, you can. You can just come
like
down.
No one knows. You don't need to go, oh, here's me wallet full of cash.
No. Here's me checkbook. Checkies out.
No, you can just rock up and say good day to ponies.
Yes, exactly. And also, more to that point.
Good pie today.
Oh, well, listen, I'm going to put a pin in that and I'm going to circle back to the pie, which deserves attention. But if you were a fucking absolute rich Billy pig,
There was one there today.
Well, I think there was probably more than one, Eddie. There was one that we definitely knew of, which was Jerry Harvey. Harvey Norman. I would blow so much cash on horses.
Well,
I'd be a sheikh, dude. I want to be a sheikh if I come back in another life. Obviously not with like all of the things that you know what I'm saying. I'd be a sheikh and I'd blow cash on horses.
Well,
or if I had sheikh money, I don't necessarily want to be a sheikh.
We all know punters and dribblers. We all know the story of the bogan that did good and then lost it all. Nathan Tinkler, the bogan, the champion of the bogan's champion, right? Nathan Tinkler, who struck gold via coal, I believe. Redline Deluxe, got a couple of winners, was an overnight billionaire essentially. He went mad as a cut snake in the paint. And I think at one time might have had 150 thoroughbreds. Having gone to the sales today, I get it.
No, I get it.
Like people go, oh, that was dumb bogan who spent all his money, was financial stupidity. I get it now.
No, I
actually get it.
Yeah, I think we can empathise with Nathan Tinkler, which was not necessarily something that I
didn't think going in today that I'd come out of it going, I'm a Nathan Tinkler sympathiser.
No, exactly. And there may be some things I don't sympathise with. I'm not sure on the full gamut of Nathan Tinkler's sort of, profile.
I don't agree with his purchase of the Knights, but that's not the
no one does, nor or the Central Coast Mariners. Also the Newcastle Jets.
Jeez, I was.
Listen, mate. You make some mistakes.
You do,
but I do not think Nathan Tinkler should feel in any way, shape, or form any form of regret.
No,
for purchasing 150 plus thoroughbreds.
Well, he knows no other way.
He's a redliner.
He's a redliner of note, and it's an intoxicating environment to be in. Again, the birds are chirping. You feel like you're at Augusta.
It's honestly, I just wanted to do it Jim Nance, or is that just to be quietly commentating over our day. Obviously, not golf commentary because that would make it feel weird, but just to commentate on what we're doing.
We're just like a play-by-play, like Tom and Eddie walk to get a pie. Tom and Eddie, Tom goes to the shitter for the full time. Like that sort of stuff.
Mate, I put a hurting on those Karaka shitters.
Good shitters.
You know, it was weird.
They were clean.
You know, the toy, they were, no,
you don't.
One of them looked like,
yeah.
Like imagine if you were to put your head on the toilet bowl and then get a fucking Colt, whatever handgun and just blow their head off into the toilet. It was like that, but poo, and just like splattered all over it.
Yeah.
And I just walked past it and I was like, who walks out of there leaving that? Like, who's left the scene of that crime?
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
It's a man in a hurry.
No, but it's also like you got to wait until the coast is clear before you leave that room. It was fucked. It actually took my breath away. It took my breath away, dude.
Not all the shit. Not all the shit.
But also, I'll say this about at least one of the shitters at Karaka.
Yep. Oh, you're rolling well, bud.
When I flushed the toilet, such was the flush that it spat water. And I'm not saying like, a little incidental drip or drop here. It splashed all of the water back up onto the bowl like it was a crest wave.
Do you think they're designed that way because of the hurt some people put on?
Well, I'll tell you,
because we were nervous.
Listen,
today at certain points, and nerves often bring nervous poos.
Yeah, well, this one was nervous. This guy had seriously he'd blown his ass out. But I don't know. I mean, it could. I don't know if that is the way of all the New Zealand toilets, because I certainly know here on the 7th floor of the Park Hyatt, upgraded.
Yeah, no, but this isn't a nervous setting.
No, that's true. It's very relaxing. Well, listen, if it is, then they don't work.
If you're about to drop $500,000, that's in New Zealand dollars on a pony. Maybe you do it. Blow the bowl out every now and then. Listen, it's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there.
But the meat pie.
Oh yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, steak and cheese
an
pie.
Inspired decision.
Well, mate, there was no just straight up beef or straight up mince. It was this and that, something and something else. And honestly, in my life, I reckon in the history of my life consuming pies,
and you would have had a couple.
Unnecessary, but it's true.
No, no, you're a proud Australian.
Well, I'm a proud Australian, but also true. It's usually just like a steak pie, beef mince, whatever. Like that's basically all I'm going for.
Yeah,
I'm not really like a steak and cheese. I will make a concession, as I think all Australians should, for the potato top pie, which is a meat pie with potato on top of it, as the name suggests. Governor patisserie in Southern Highlands.
Would you say that at a certain size it becomes a shepherd's pie?
I believe shepherd's pie different meat.
Is that right?
I think it's a redder meat, and I don't mean the meat red, like with a sauce.
But would you allow someone to call it a shepherd's pie if it's a handheld one? Is it only a shepherd if it's sort of a family size?
I think that's a shepherd, Ed, and also. Listen, I'm only going off my own life, right? I can only speak to the life I've lived.
Yep.
And at the Gumnut...
And you've lived quite a life.
I've lived a lovely life. At the Gumnut Patisserie on, I think, Bong Bong Street in the Southern Highlands, Barrel, my hometown, they sold them as potato top pies. And know this, that's what this kid ate.
Yeah.
If not for just having a normal beef pie, meat pie, whatever the fuck it is. Anyway, steak and cheese is what was on the menu today at Karaka. And it was fucking amazing. Temperature perfect. Consistency perfect. The only
They lost points. They lost
points.
They lost points.
Tell me they lost the points.
Well, they lost points for the tomato sauce. And I think that this deserves a degree of attention as well.
Its own segment.
It deserves its own segment. And there's reasons why, powerful reasons. I'm not here, punters and dribblers, to criticise a man or woman's action in terms of sauce application, right? I don't have a dog in that fight.
Life's too short.
Life's too short to critique how someone applies sauce to their pies. I will say, though, for what it's worth, I have always been a squeeze onto a bite and eat, squeeze onto a bite and eat, squeeze onto a bite operator. I know that people like to lather the top of the pastry. That's fine. It's not how I like to consume my pies. I'm a squeeze and bite operator. Now, what lost points for the pies today,
and for New Zealand generally,
and for the land of the long white cloud, and for Auckland, the jewel and the crown of
the long white cloud,
both islands
of the long white cloud,
of the long white cloud, is to serve sauces whereby you need to take the top off, you need to peel back the foil, and then you're just left with a tub of sauce.
Yeah,
now, what use is that to me? What use is that to me? I mean, let's get fair income. You have got squeeze technology.
The technology exists.
The technology exists. Okay, it's out there. It's like saying, "Oh, mate, I'm using
an awesome car."
No, I went old school today. I got fucking square tires. You know that you can get round ones. Oh, mate, I went old school, like pre-wheel shit. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Well, there's just no point in even producing.
Why are they made? Why make them? Why make them?
It just doesn't make sense.
Oh, like you dip your chips in. Oh, you're going to dip your chips in there, are you? So you'll dip about 3. They're shallow as all get out.
Yeah, you better.
You can dip 5 chips and then you fuck.
But Eddie,
what are we talking
Edward,
about?
the squirt technology
exists.
It exists, but you can squirt that on a cup of hot chip.
You can squirt up the length, the girth, and the width of the prick.
But also what you can, Eddie, what you can do with squirt technology with a cup of hotties is you can actually drip it like down into the deep parts of the cup because you can see where the crevasses are.
You know what else you can do?
You squirt it into the crevasses.
You know what else you can do? Let's say you were dating someone, man or woman, right? Stump, no stump, whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
And they go, I'm not a big sauce operator. You go, you know what I'll do? I'll squirt my half.
Yeah. Well, again,
I'll squirt my half.
Keep it. I'm just going to squirt a little bit over here. You keep to your side of the cup.
Yeah, you're sitting over there. I'm sitting over here. You pick your side. I pick mine. And I'll squirt in. You don't squirt.
Well, it's a nice way to mark your territory.
Yeah.
Sourced chips are mine.
Yeah.
You can stick to these shit ones that I've intentionally avoided.
Listen, I just don't have time for people that are anti-squirt.
Technology.
And knowing that the technology is out there, knowing that the price is almost certainly the same, I just don't understand why we were served those today, Tom. It resulted in me having to sort of like scoop it out with my finger and lay at the top of the pie, and I'm fingering it. I'm loving the pie. I'm loving the pie. The pie's getting an 8.5. It's getting a 9, right?
I'd give it an 8. I'd give it a hard 8, maybe 8.5, to be honest. I don't know about a 9, obviously, because a 9's very high.
I was loving it, mate.
It was great. It was great. And the sauce fucked it, though. They really did fuck it.
Fucked it.
And again, it's like Karaka had such a great day.
Who did?
It was the only blood on Karaka and maybe the guy who blew the dunny out, but that's not their fault.
Well, that's not their fault. I tell you what, though, as well, because I said, well, have they got, because Tom was going to get the food, and he goes, what do you want? And I go, mate, if they've got some pies, I'll have a pie. I'm at the races, I'm having a good time. I'll have a pie. Jacko then says, what you need to know about the land of the long white cloud is you can walk into any bakery, any setup in the country, and you will get a good pie. And I thought to myself, you have just shot yourself in the foot, son.
Yeah.
You have shot yourself in the foot, Deluxe. That is an incredibly bold statement to make.
Yeah.
Because I'm picturing myself back in Australia, back home, whereby you cannot make those sort of promises.
No, you can't.
You cannot essentially, bet your soul that every joint in Australia is going to knock out a great pie. You just don't do it.
No.
And I thought, I didn't question him because Jacko had come to help and he's an incredible bloke and we hadn't caught up for many years. And I thought, you know what, I won't
disrespect him in his own.
I won't go, you're talking shit. I'll just go, I'm not along. But I am thinking to myself,
this guy's a clown.
You've bitten off more than you can chew, champ.
Clown show.
Yeah, But to my surprise, to my great enjoyment, the pie we had again was incredible.
Well, he was right.
So the pies,
egg on our face.
Egg on our face. The pies over here 1 from 1. And
I won't be testing it at any other bakeries. What I will be doing tomorrow when I return to Karaka, we'll be having another one of those pies. That's you can lock that away. Bank that.
Yeah, I mean that's a treasury bond, you know, with like a whatever the yield is at the moment.
Yeah, well, I thought they weren't doing too well.
Well, I mean,
I think they're in a tough spot. I don't know why I think that. I've heard it somewhere though, and so that must mean it's true. Bonds are on the they're in some trouble, Ed. So take that to the bank.
Well, it's gold then.
Yeah, it's gold, mate. It's bullion. It's bullion, mate. Bullion. Gold is on the rise.
Gold all-time highs, I think.
Crypto down again.
Well, steady-ish.
Steady-ish?
Yes.
We pouncing.
Pounce the other day.
Yeah, I saw that, mate.
It's not important.
Nah.
Not important. First of the month, buy a bit of crypto.
Yeah, well, listen, because the government and the big banks don't allow you to buy cryptocurrency because they don't want you to take it out of control,
mate.
It's just controlling you, mate. They only want to get you little
punters and dribblers. We are
Mums
brought
and
to you.
daddies.
We're brought to you by our good friends at Be Good Health.
What are you doing for your health? What? Stop. Just stop what you're doing.
Stop.
Stop what you're doing.
Stop right there.
Stop. What are you doing for your health?
Now, listen, you might be like, oi, I'm running. I'm doing a bit. I'm actually going to the gym,
great.
going to sort of
Love that.
all that's really good. It's actually very important.
That's terrific.
Are you doing anything to focus on your vitamins and minerals?
Nutritional health.
Because plenty of you aren't, and that's fine. Some of you are. You might have some different brand. You might have some other vitamin you're like, don't worry, we're not trying to convert you. Do what you want to do with Perisher Blue. But if you're not, it's really, really simple over here at Be Good Health. It's one sachet a day of Good Day Daily Multivitamin into water, guzzle it down, over 60 health benefits. You're getting all your B vitamins, all the good stuff. It's mental clarity, it's liver function, it's cognitive health.
It's best foot forward. Code Dribblers, 10% off. Pair of subscription, 20% off.
Yep.
Come on.
Come on now.
Step up.
Come on.
Step up!
So, where we at?
Where we're at is Michael Chamis, Edward, is apparently going to be the new fucking CEO of...
Did he reply?
Yeah, he said it was bullshit. But that's a lie. And I mean, he didn't say it was off the record.
He's not going to tell you the truth.
That's what I mean. That's what I said. I said, nice straight bat, mate. You're fucking perfect for the job. But it's good to know because Michael Chamis, 2025 Journo of the Year, if you've heard the reports, he's been sanded out by the great Peter Volandis to come into the NRL and have like a big dog role, like head of football or some shit. Cat amongst the pigeons, apparently, in the journo world, in the NRL world. Everyone's like, oh, what's going on here? I just simply sent him a message saying, good to know we got the head of the NRL in our corner.
Which we do. Head of football.
Head of football. He seems to suggest that there's nothing to the story.
Yeah, but he would say that,
I'm
wouldn't
paraphrasing
he?
him.
He would say that, though,
Of course
he?
he'd say that, mate. Of course he'd say that. But, I mean, it's random as fuck, but I don't mind it.
Well, led to believe that Peter Volandis likes the cut of Michael's jib. Many of us do. Obviously, 2025 Journalist of the Year should have been recognised at the Dally M's. That's a separate topic, separate issue. I've been led to believe Peter Volandis impressed by his foresight, his
creative thinking.
He's an out of the box type operator.
Yeah,
and
he's not boxed, mate. He's not living in his little conventional world.
He's not Gil McLaughlin at Melbourne Cup in
a coat and
tails, you know?
Just unnecessarily flexing on everyone, which we forgot to mention.
Exactly, being like, oh, this is the only way you can do it. It's like, no, what you can do.
You don't need to wear a coat and tails at Melbourne Cup.
No, and you don't need 150 years of history to create something special. Like, obviously, the Everest is now the creme de la creme. Jared Wheatley, a famous and historic Victorian cocksucker, and like in terms of his love for the state.
No, yeah, that's more what you're saying there. Is
he gags the state,
yes.
Victoria. He conceded that he thinks that the Everest now the most important race on the Australian calendar.
And I tell you who's not wearing a coat and tails and look like a big fat dork? Peter Volandis. Because he's like, why would I dress in a coat and tails and look like a fucking idiot unless I'm at Royal Ascot sitting with the Queen?
Exactly. So Jared realises what the rest of us do, that Peter is a visionary who has out-of-the-box thoughts.
And that seems to be...
he recognises the same qualities that he respects in himself in Michael Chamis.
And listen, Eddie, I don't want to make this about us, and we rarely do, but I can't help but see the parallels that you and me, first to call it Michael Chamis 2025 Journo of the Year.
We said
he's the best journo in the game. He's he's breaking all the stories, and lo and behold,
all the stories.
Now he's head of the NRL. You know, like we've got the year of the Emperor.
Good year to have.
It's a great year to have, and now maybe we've got an year of the new Emperor.
Good year to have.
Just back on the horses, Eddie. Before we bow the horses.
47 minutes, by the way, not nothing.
No, it's a great time. There's a couple of cricket things, and then what we're gonna do is go and eat some oysters.
I'm just letting you know.
No, I've been looking at it.
We've got plans.
No, I've been looking at it. Don't worry about that. We got plans. We got some oysters that names on them, punters and dribblers. What I would like to point out to Racing New South Wales, the ATC, Racing Victoria, I don't care who you are, is that the boys are racing guys. So,
yeah, we're coming.
You know, we're coming.
We're coming.
We're coming.
We're coming.
We're coming, dude. We're coming for Blogsy, brah.
Just know we're coming. Yeah, show the Blogsy.
We're coming for Blogsy, who's we found out Blogsy's the biggest horse, the pony influencer in the world. So we want to come for Blogsy's mantle.
We're coming.
Respectfully, though.
Yeah, of course. We're coming.
We respect Blogsy.
Well, he's not even Australian. So, like, you know.
Yeah, but he's global, bro. He's like the Jake Paul of horse racing bloggers.
Yeah, right. But like, if Jake Paul came down here to be like, have you heard of fucking the real deal Danny Gill? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, right. No, it's a good point. The real deal Daniel Gill. Shout out to Daniel Gill. Hope you're well.
You know what I'm saying.
What, do I know who the real deal is? Yeah, I do. His name's Daniel Gill. Now,
You know what I'm saying.
No, fucking course I do.
We're Daniel Gill in this exchange.
Yeah, we're the real deal, Daniel Gill. Now, this thing's going off the rails, as you'd expect. that 20 to 10 in the land of the long white. Some oysters with our name on it, and an empty bottle of bubbles yonder.
Out of shot.
Just out of shot.
Just over yonder.
No, just yonder. Dry as an old jats is the bubbles. But
yeah. You can recycle that bottle.
Yeah, no, you could.
10 cents.
Yeah, you
the local
recycle
depot,
it. Yeah,
mate.
you can, and we won't be, but it's not up to us.
No, but you could.
You could.
You could.
And that's good to know. Or you turn to a water bottle if you wanted to.
my
You rinse
God.
it out.
Imagine rocking that as a water bottle, mate.
Take it to the
I'll
chin.
rinse this out, mate.
Yeah. No, just rinse it.
Oh, no, it's empty, mate.
No,
Trust me.
no.
No, mate. I have a sip then, mate. You don't believe
Smell
me?
it, mate. I've rinsed it.
Fucking rinse it,
I rinsed
mate.
it. Why is it corked again?
Why is it corked?
Yeah, fucking. Because
You
I
just corked that thing?
Yeah, cork. I just stuffed a cork back in. No one's ever stuffed a champers cork back in. If you have, you're one of them strong men. 'Cause it looks like a fucking tough gig, isn't it?
You can't recork them.
Unless you're a strong man.
They even do that. Break the bottle.
You break the bottle before you get the bloody cork in. Anyway, dry champers yonder. We're going off the rails. Josh Hazelwood and Sean Abbott go off with hamstring injuries, I believe, today in New South Wales crushing defeat to Victoria. Smudge took a screen. Yeah, 3 days. Inside 3 days. Got fucking pumped.
New South Wales record against Victoria is abysmal.
Yeah, and listen, I don't care because it's Ashes, right? It's just whatever. It's just like, out there.
I'm merely saying.
Yes, no, I know. Smudge took a screamer. He got a nice 50 in the first innings.
I saw that catch. It was great.
But Tobler, and I hope you don't need to whiteboard this thing, but like Josh Hazelwood, Sean Abbott, are we fucked here? I know there's listen, if the country boy's done with a hammy, we're in some trouble, right?
Yep.
Doggett comes in.
Yep.
Then Abbott, because Abbott wasn't next in line, so Doggett comes in and we've got an attack. It's obviously not good.
What does that say? Hazelwood, okay. Abbott,
unlikely.
Okay. So we just got whiteboarded by Tobler, who said that the country boy's okay, and that's all I really care about, to be honest.
So, no disrespect to Sean Abbott, but I don't care.
Because the country boy has been absolutely incredible, and to lose Pat Cummins and I saw footage the other day, Tom. Nothing. Shot from the SFS members pool, which does overlook the grounds, the cricket grounds.
The SCG training nets.
The SCG training nets. I did spy via a little birdie that's out there tweeting and filming. I've seen footage of Pat Cummins bowling.
No, there's footage doing the rounds now as well. We saw that. That was us. We got some early spy footage.
We got spy footage last week.
Spy footage last week. But there's been footage released now of him bowling. But the first footage we saw was Zapruder-esque.
We got Zapruder-esque footage a week ago, and it's reeking of him missing one test. That's what it reeks of.
Yeah, listen, he looked good, but
so the country boy's okay. That is deluxe.
Can I tinfoil hat? Can I straw hat this fucking thing? I don't reckon the country boy's okay. I reckon they're lying to us because it would send the whole fucking news cycle into utter chaos if the country boy was out. I reckon he's done a hammy and he won't play. And that's me wicker hatting it. And I hope I'm wrong, which I am most likely wrong. I'm really right, but I just
Well, what? We're 8 days out, 8 or 9 days. 8. It's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday?
It's just 7 days
so
out.
8 days out.
Is it Wednesday?
9 sleep.
So Wednesday today?
9 sleeps.
Yeah, right. You're starting to hiccup, mate. You're off the phone.
8 sleeps.
Whatever. It's fucking Friday week. And it's Wednesday night. So make that what you will. Anyway, that's about it.
If he's good, he's good,
If
right?
he's good,
Nothing to see here.
listen. If he's good, he's good, and if he's not, he's not. But if he's good, that's great.
Yeah, and if he's not good, that's not great.
Well, that's not great.
But we'll still be good because we're great.
And
the
we're
nation.
And the nation's great, and we know how to win.
Yeah.
And they suck.
Yeah. They
You
do.
know?
Yeah, they suck.
Like they played New Zealand recently in the land of the long white cloud, and they got pumped, didn't they?
Yeah, it was T20s and shit.
No, but did they? No, but do they?
No, they did get pumped.
But losing becomes a habit.
No, it does. It's habitual. Losing's habitual.
Final thoughts from me.
Yep.
Final thoughts from me.
Signing off.
Signing off.
What are your final thoughts?
If you live north of the Tweed, right? If you live in and around the Gold Coast, your boys coming up there next Friday, the 21st. Yeah. Day of the first Ashes.
Yeah.
6 a.m. Cannot quite remember the location. Mermaid Beach, though. Somewhere on Mermaid Beach. 6 a.m. Run club.
Somewhere on Mermaid Beach. We will update that specific location and keep an eye on the socials.
It'll also be in the show notes.
It'll be in the show notes. We are coming up for a run club, Be Good Goers Run Club. We're going to be up there Thursday night. We're up there. We're running Friday morning. And then, because we're always on the move, we're back in Sydney to do a live stream of the first day of the Ashes.
Thanks to our good mates at 7-Eleven.
That's right, our great friends at 7-Eleven. And while we're talking cricket, you've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days, and Sunday, but it's ending Sunday. The pre-sale of the Stay in Your Crease T-shirts, there's already a shitload of you who have jumped on that because you missed out on the shirts.
Look at this work here.
Fuck, that's beautiful, Ryan.
I'm just,
listen, mate, I get it.
Unbelievable.
The pre-sale
it is
beautiful.
It is unbelievable.
And set against a cityscape with no cranes, it looks dreamy.
Oh, it's work. Oh, it's getting into its work.
It's pissing down.
It's pissing down.
That pre-sale ends Sunday night, midnight?
Put it this way. I'm going to wake up Monday morning and turn it off.
There you go.
And if you haven't got your order in, stiff shit. To those that have, we love you.
Yes.
The support has been incredible. The love for the nation is clear and it's honest and it's true.
And it warms the heart.
And the
of
hate
these two Kiwis.
and the hate for the English and dumpy red nuts is alive and well. And it's just, and with that, we say adieu.
Farewell. I don't know how to say bye.
Ta-ta.
Kia ora.
Could you two just not talk anymore?